So now let's have another five common items in the licensure examination for teachers and the civil service examinations. So medyo dadamihan natin to dahil karamihan po sa atin ay kuha ng licensure examination for teachers, pati na rin ng civil service examinations. Okay, so this is your answered LET and CSE math questions. So we have here item number 21. So let's go. A ball is drawn at random from a box containing four red, five white, and three blue balls. Find the probability that the ball is not white. Okay. So, ang hinahanap natin dito is probability that the ball is not white. So, ang palagi mo ini-emphasize when you're taking the LET or the CSE, underline and encircle. So, find the probability that the ball is not white. So, ano bang mga bola natin dito? Ano ba ang mga bola nasa loob daw ng box? So, merong 4 red, merong 5 white, at 3 blue balls. The formula ng probability is the number of favorable outcomes over the total number of possible outcomes. So, ang favorable outcomes, ito yung kung ano ang gusto mong makuha. This is the favorable outcomes, kung ano ang gusto mong makuha. At ang total number of possible outcomes, ito yung ano ang mga posibleng makuha. Okay? Ang lahat ng posibleng makuha. Okay? Ano-ano ba? Ito naman ay sometimes from the last video, ito ang sabi ko the last time, ang tawag dito ay sample space or SS. Okay? So, una natin computing muna dito kung ano ang sample space or ang total number of possible outcomes. So, ano ba ang mga bola? Meron kang 4 red, meron kang 5 na white, at tatlong blue. Okay. So, kapag in-add mo to, ito ay 12 balls total. Okay. 12 balls ang total mo. Ito yung magiging total number of possible outcomes mo. Ito yung sample space mo. Dahil ang lahat ng 12 na bolang ito, kapag dumukot ka ng bola sa box, ang lahat ng 12 na yan ay may equal possibilities of being picked or being drawn. So, ito ang probability mo. Probability that the ball is not white is equal to, ano nga sabi, ang sample space natin is 12. Ngayon, ano ang gusto mong makuha? Ano ba ang favorable or desired outcomes? Ang sabi mo dito sa question, that the ball is not white. So, alin sa mga bolang ito ang hindi white? You have here the 4 reds and the 3 blue. Ito yung favorable outcomes mo. So, 4 plus 3 is equal to 7. So, 7 over 12 ang iyong probability of picking a ball that is not white, which is letter A. So, napakadali ng probability, na simple probability. Okay? So, let's proceed to another question. Item number 22. Okay, item number 22. How much greater is the sum of the first 50 counting numbers than the sum of the first 50 counting numbers? Is it A, 110, B, 3775, C, 3177, or letter D, 1200? So, here we have this is a question of arithmetic progression. We will solve this using the formula for the sum of arithmetic progression. Ang Sn is equal to n times a sub 1 plus a sub n over 2. Ang S sub n mo dito, ito yung sum. Ang n mo is the total value, number of values. Ang a sub 1 mo is first term. At ang a sub n mo is last term. Okay? So, how do you solve this? We first solve for the sum of the first 50 counting numbers. Ang sabi niya, gaano daw ba kalaki ang sum ng first 100 counting numbers kesa sa sum ng first 50 counting numbers. So, let's compute first for the sum of the first 100 counting numbers. So, S of n is equal to n natin. Ilan ba ang counting numbers na hinahanap natin? So, this is 100. Okay? Times a sub 1. Of course, ang first term, pag nagka-count ka, first counting number is 1 plus uh, the last term, ano ba ang last term from 1 to 100? Of course, 100 din. Okay? Over 2. Now, para maging madali, huwag mo muna silang ipag-add. Subukan mo na maghanap ka muna ng pwede mong i-reduce. Okay? So here, meron tayong 100 dito, which is divisible by 2, at saka yung 2. So, 100 divided by 2, this is 5. This is 0. Okay? Para kahit wala kang calculator, alam mo kung paano mag-compute. So, 5 times 1 is 50. 50 times 1 pala is 50, and 50 times 100 is equal to 5,000. So this will be simply equal to 5,050. Okay? Ngayon, punta naman tayo sa sum ng first 50 counting numbers. Same formula. Ang gagamitin natin, S of n is equal to ilang term, ilang value niya, 50. So 50, may 50 tayo dito, times 1, dahil magsisimula ka sa 1 pag nagbilang, papunta sa 50. 50 ang iyong last term over 2. Okay? Now, you have here again 50 and 2. This is simply 25. So, S of n is equal to 25. Tapos, ang 25 times 55 times 5 is 5. Carry 2. 5 times 2 is 10, 11, 12. Okay. So, 25 plus 1 to 750. So, you will have here 1,275. Ngayon, ang tanong, gaano daw ba mas kalmalaki ang sum ng first 50, ng first 100 counting numbers kaysa sa first sum ng first 50 counting numbers? So, ang gagawin natin, yung gagawin natin ay subtract lang natin ang 5050 or 5,050 minus 1,1275. Okay? Para makuha natin ang kanilang difference. So, this will be equal to 5. 14 minus 7 is 7. 0 minus, this is 3. This is 9. 9 minus 2, 7. This is 4 minus 1 is 3. Okay? So, you have 3775, which is equal to letter B. Okay? So, tandaan mo lamang po ninyo ang formula na to. Ang sum ng arithmetic progression is equal to S of n is equal to n times a plus 1 plus a sub n over 2. At hindi po kayo magkakamali kapag ang hinahanap ay ang sum ng arithmetic progression. Okay? So, that's number 22. So, let's proceed to item number 23. Ito isa na namang probability question. Okay? So, if a die is rolled, what is the probability of getting a number divisible by 2? Nakakita na po kayo ng die. Ito po yung dice yung sa perya na pinapaikot, tinatapon, at meron siyang 6 faces. Okay? So, ito ang sample space dito. Ito yung dice kapag binuo mo, ito meron kang 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hanggang 6 na faces. Okay? Dahil ang isang dice or isang die ay may 6 faces. That is from 1 to 6. Ngayon, dito, ano ba ang sample space mo? Ano ba ang total outcomes mo? Total number of possible outcomes. Ito yon. Ito yung SS mo. Lahat na to, SS mo na yan. So, probability mo, this is over 6 na kagad. Kasi 6 lang naman. Hanggang 6 lang ang makikita mong face ng die. So, ang tanong dito is, what is the probability of getting a number divisible by 2? Ngayon, tingnan mo ngayon sa sample space mo, alin dyan ang divisible by 2? Is 1 divisible by 2? Of course not. Is 2 divisible by 2? Yes. Is 3 divisible by 2? No. Is 4 divisible by 2? Yes. 5? No. 6? Yes. So, meron kang 1, 2, 3 over 6 na probability that if you reduce this one, if you divide the numerator and denominator by 3, you will have 1 half. So, ito yung probability of getting a number divisible by 2 kapag nagtapon ka ng isang dice. So, that is letter C. Okay? So, next. Let's proceed to item number 24. Item number 24. If a man uses 20 gallons of gasoline to travel 350 kilometers in his car, how many gallons will he need for a 750 kilometer trip? Is it A, 42.86, B, 52.86, C, 62.86, and or letter D, 72.86. This is a number, a question of proportion. Okay? Kapag nagsosolve ka ng proportion, tandaan mo lamang na pwede mo siyang isulat sa form na ganito or pwede mo siyang isulat sa form na A over B is equal to C over D. Okay? Ngayon, kapag nag-multiply ka, ang ang the product of the means, itong means, ito yung nasa gitnang term, the product of the means is equal to the product of the extremes, itong nasa labas. Ang product ng nasa loob ay equal to sa product na nasa labas. Pero kapag you are given a proportion in this form, ang gagawin mo lamang is mag-cross multiply. Okay? So, this is equal to ito, the product of the means, BC, is equal to the product of the extreme 80. So, dito rin, kung nag-multiply ka, ito, ang B, multiply mo ng C, BC is equal to 80. So, parehas pa rin. Parehas pa rin. Okay? So, that's the formula that you use in solving ratio and proportion. So, dito, another important thing that you need to master in ratio and proportion problem is isulat mo sa parehong order yung first part of the equation at on the right side, isulat mo rin same way. Okay. Ang aim mo dito, so dito, may 20 gallons ka daw na makaka-travel ng 350 kilometer. So you can write it as 20 is to 350 is equal to how many gallons will he need for 350? Wala dito yung number of gallons, so you just have you will represent it by X is equal to 750. Ulit, ano sabihin natin? The product of the means, so this is 350X is equal to the product of the extremes, which is 750 times 20. Okay, so this will be equal to 2 times, this is 15,000. 15,000. Okay. So now, you have to divide both sides of the equation by 350 over 350. This will give you x to be 350. This is equal to 300 over 7. This is 42.857 or x is equal to 42.86. So, our correct answer is letter A. Okay, so we proceed to the last number for this session. So here, three brothers inherited a cash amount of 62,000 pesos and they divided it among themselves in the ratio of 5 is to 4 is to 1. How much more is the largest share and the smallest share? Is it A, 75,000 pesos, B, 30,000 pesos, C, 24,800 pesos, or letter D, 26,500? Ito ay isang example of partitive proportion. Ano ba ang partitive proportion? Ang partitive proportion is a whole is divided into parts that is proportional to the given ratio. Okay. So, ibig sabihin, ang kabuuan na 62,000 pesos na naminanan nila ay hati-hatiin nila sa ratio na 5 is to 4 is to 1. So to solve this, let's represent this, the smallest portion into x para magkaroon ka dito ng i-multiply mo lamang siya sa mga ratio. So we'll have 5x plus 4x plus x. Ilan ba ang kabuuan? Is 62,000. Okay? Paano nangyari ito? Dahil ang isang parte mo ay x, so definitely ang 1 mo ay 1 times x is x. Okay? So kapag multiply mo naman siya sa 4, ito na yung 4, ito na yung part na yon. This is the part na 4x at ito naman ang part na 5x. Okay? So yan, ganyan kasimple ang mag-represent. Now, you just have to solve this by adding like terms. So 5 plus 4 plus 1, you will have 10x is equal to 62,000 divide by x, 10 divided by 10. So, tatanggalin mo to. Magtatanggal ka lang ng isang zero dito. So, x is equal to 6,200. So, hindi pa ito ang sagot dahil ang hinahanap natin, how much more is the largest share than the smallest share. So, ang difference ng largest at yung smallest ang hinahanap natin. So, ano ba ang smallest? Ang smallest ay itong 1 part at ang largest ay ang 5 part. Okay, so ang gagawin natin yung multiply naman ang x into 1 and into 5, then subtract the values to get the difference of the largest and the smallest share. So let's go. So the 6,000 ang x, 6,200 ang x, at ang 5x is 5 times 6,200. So this will be equal to the 0, 0, 5 times 2 is 10, 0 carry 1, 5 times 10 is 30, 31, 31,000. Okay? Dahil ito na yung x mo, isa-subtract mo lang ang 6,200. Okay. Minus 31,000 minus 6,200 pesos. This will be equal to 0, 0, 8. 10 minus 6 is 4. So this is 24,800 pesos, which is letter C. So ganyan po. Ang ratio and proportion, pag particle proportion, ganyan po ang pag-solve ng the same types of problem. So, until next video,